Alrighty. Here we are starting up another Low Elo Legends brought to you by the Rising Empires Discord community, created by them, supported by them. Awesome community, definitely check them out. This is the bottom bracket, or I believe it's 1100 or lower Elo is the requirements. This is the finals, game number 2 between Bigglestine. Oh, game number 1. Oh, I'm getting all messed up already because I'm great at what I do. This is game number 1 of the finals between Vladyr and Bigglestine. They have met one time in the Swiss stage where Vladyr, if my memory served me, did handedly take down Bigglestine. But those were very different factions and very different circumstances. Ooh. And Vladyr already down a scout. And to anybody who may be tuning into this now, wondering why we're this far into it, and that's when I start doing introductions, it's just because of the nature of Low Elo Age of Empires 4. There's usually not a whole lot going on, so I try to just save a little bit of editing and just begin once there's a little bit more going on and talk about. So in this case, we made it all the way to the very beginning of the feudal age, when really anything started trickling. Vladyr has done a pretty good job, though, of collecting his bounties. I don't believe Bigglestine denied these. It's possible he did, though. Unfortunately, I am the best, and so I totally watched what happened here and recall this perfectly. That is definitely what happened. And obviously not everybody knows me, so that's sarcasm. I'm actually really not sure, because both scouts were in this location when I finally realized that I should be paying attention to whether or not if the Rus were being denied their bounties. But other than that, nothing else has really happened. There was a scout that died, which was during this recording, over here. Got a little too close. Bigglestine creating some anti-flanking palisade walls. Anybody uninitiated, stone walls are not allowed until the Castle Age. So those factions who can produce them efficiently and such, I wouldn't say they're at a disadvantage, but it's primarily just to make the games a little bit more action-packed, especially for low elo, where players may not punish their opponents nearly as much for being economic focused. And it's probably not even as much about entertainment as it is about how long those matches would probably go if nobody was trying to fight, and instead we're using stone walls. This is interesting. Early night, just kind of hanging out over here. Oh, he's looking for a little bit of some gold harassment. I don't know. It might have been a little bit of a premature pull, but I guess better safe than sorry. Especially because he has passive gold income in. Better to not lose the villagers. Oh, and I like it. He got him right on. Oh, never mind. I thought he added them onto his food, so they would be doing something. But instead, which isn't wrong. Okay, so he came in, got a few extra. One idle villager there. Taken care of. Awesome. I do think this game does a great job, though, with the idle villager. It's just a nice button. Sticks out well enough. Not that I don't easily not see it. Still have idle villagers at times, but a lot of the time I notice it. I feel like a lot of games, their idle villagers like too far off from the very end of the screen. It's very difficult for people like myself who aren't particularly awesome to notice. That's always annoying for your notifications. Oh no. That was an attack move. Commenting about move commands in some of the other matches. In that case, definitely a move command. Did a villager die there? Nope, doesn't look like it. Oh, didn't even notice the horseman died. Because that is unimportant. The viewers just want... Actually, I don't know. But, this palisade wall might go down. This is a little bit risky. I think actually Vladyr there could move command down through this landmark and attack them on the other side of the wall, but they got a couple villager kills. I think there was another one that died that disappeared. Denying that barracks, which he really needs to finish. Really needs somebody to get on that barracks. Come on, Bigglestine. We believe in you, but you really need that barracks. Oh, he still hasn't noticed. He still hasn't noticed. There we go. Barracks will finally finish this way. You can start getting those. Oh! And a little too early of a commit to that one. Yep, just a smidge early. Luckily, these are still early nights, though. So, still take some damage. Oh no, massacring the cows. Okay, what just happened? Well, because I'm such an expert at Age of Empires 4, I'm not entirely sure how that cow died and was instantly replaced. But it happened. Maybe I just didn't see it. Oh, and here's the corral. Ooh, and there was an attack. Now, there was a situation where an attack move was not good. It actually stopped him from potentially getting a little harassment. Well, harassments don't happen, but kills. Have the early nights. And he's still producing them back at home. We got our Donzo. Yep. Semi-ranged spearman. I guess semi is the wrong word to use. Part-time ranged spearman. And Vladyr has found a little sweet spot. He's up 7 villagers as well. Not great, but... Oh, Bigglestine. Thanks to the... Oh, yeah, I did notice him actually start that. But I just didn't say... Oh, no, I did. Yep, I remember saying the corral. Couple more villagers going down, though. Unfortunate. But fortunate for him, though, is that he does have a strong passive gold economy with this faction, with this civilization. So, not the end of the world. Hunting cabin set up over there. A lot of wood economy. I don't know the Rus well enough to really know why. Ooh. That was just... Yep. Sometimes one of you is just on the wrong side of the Yes, for archers. This is not looking great for Bigglestine. If I'm remembering correctly about how they met last time, it was effectively Vladyr started putting pressure on him using gold units. In that case, it was samurai. And this time now it's knights. Early knights. Bigglestine was very slow to adapt and try to counter what is going on. Vladyr's continue to just beat on that wall. a little bit of range damage. Very nice. Ooh. Oh, man. Yep. Oh, almost a 50% worker lead. Oh, now it is. Now it is. This is, not great. See how far. Wow, that is long range. You can throw that javelin from. Impressive. Got an arm on him. Yeah, this might be game one already. It's these gold costing units. This might be Bigglestine's bane. He doesn't quite have the appropriate units ready for it. And that seems to be Vladyr's approach. Whether it be samurai or knights, that's kind of his go-to. Gold economy, keep the gold costing units coming in. And typically the strongest units against them are crossbowmen. Spearmen too, but spearmen mostly because of the cost efficiency that they come with. And in this case, Bigglestine actually had a gold income. I mean, he's sitting on 1,300 right now, and he's in Castle Age, but he doesn't have a good way to spend it. He's getting more barracks. I don't know that archers are going to be the answer, but I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm not sure what his reluctance is for spending his gold that he's earned up. I'm actually really unsure why he does not want to use his gold. I mean, he still passively is generating half the income after losing all these, these houses. His pit mine there. I don't understand the archer choice. Javelins would counter the other archers, or at least be more effective. Yeah, I'm not quite seeing it. I'm not quite seeing it. Bigglestine might be having some strategic decision making that he might want to think about again in the future. I mean, at this point, it's probably a foregone conclusion, but Vladyr's playing this very intelligently. Gets himself the ram, takes another decent fight, knowing that if he can just weaken him, the ram's going to take care of the rest. Yeah, I feel like given the options that he had at hand, javelins would have been smarter than archers. Oh, unfortunate move from man there. Spearman, I'm totally fine with that. He had to do what he had to do with those knights. Of course, his opponent then goes for archers, but I feel like then you naturally want to get yourself some javelins because the archers are just not going to do that much damage to knights. I mean, technically it says, they're countered by horsemen, not knights, but that's just because horsemen get special bonus. I am a little curious why it was that you wanted to go for the archers. I mean, sometimes when you're in crisis, you just have a reflex, and the reflex isn't always your best call. I mean, I've been there plenty of times where I've literally built like spring holes while my opponent is inside of my base beating me. Not the best unit to have set to pop out to try and break anything. Well, except if you're attacking the siege. So, yeah, this is definitely be over soon. They take 345 arrows to bring down. This one take 420 arrows. Still pretty. I mean, same with javelins. Oh, he got some villagers out, though. Good on him. He definitely needed to do that. That is good. He's taking this opportunity to thin out the archers. Oh, if that town center goes down, I mean, this is pretty well all but over, but if the town center goes down, he's got no choice. Well, sticking around, maybe, like they always say in those slightly more professional StarCraft casts. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say maybe he's thinking about the next game. I mean, if he remembers the Vladyr game earlier, and assuming I'm remembering it correctly, it seems like it's the same issue in both cases, and maybe if he can fix his decision making against Vladyr, he might be able to win, because his economy is typically doing well. I mean, even this is just unit count, and you can see the moment he hits Castle Age. I mean, I believe he came in and attacked his gold right around the moment that finished. So, well, looks like he started losing the villagers before that point. But let's see here. Yeah, military count. Of course, he was putting on the pressure the whole time. Vladyr was. But you look at the resources. Obviously, he's doing a good job accumulating the resources, but he's just not quite backing it up. I mean, you can see this sharp decline. That's where he's losing a bunch of villagers. I think it's very possible if he... I mean, I'm not saying this is going to be his go-to, but if he starts to see a similar pattern coming from Vladyr, where he's starting to see those gold units, if he immediately starts rushing to try to get to potentially crossbows, depending on what the other faction is, what the other civilization is, he might be able to turn this around. Of course, this is me assuming I'm right, and this is a best of 3.